When you finally stop running the rat race, the first thing you notice is the peace. But the second thing you notice is the silence. The phone stops buzzing. The invitations stop coming. The work friends drift away because you aren't at the happy hour complaining about the boss anymore. And suddenly, the simple life starts to feel a lot like the lonely life. You sit there on a Sunday night and think, I wanted peace, but did I accidentally exile myself? We want to be warm, but we are terrified of getting burned. Welcome back to the Simple Tapes. This is your friend Vinny. It's Sunday night. The sun went down early today. The heat just kicked on in the basement. I can hear those old pipes banging. It's that time of winter where everyone retreats indoors. The streets are empty. If you are feeling a little isolated tonight, if you feel like you built a sanctuary but forgot to put a door in it, we are going to talk about that friction today. We are going to talk about how to be close to people without losing your mind. Relationships are the single biggest source of stress in our lives, but they are also the only thing that keep us alive as human beings. It is a hell of a paradox. We need people, but people are exhausting. People bring drama. People bring noise. People bring expectations. So, when we start practicing the simple life, our instinct is to push everyone away. We go into hermit mode. We say no to everything. Guilty as charged, and it feels great about a week. And then the cold sets in. We realize that total independence is just a fancy word for freezing to death, so to speak. There is a philosopher named Arthur Schopenhauer who explained this better than anyone that I've read. He was a grumpy guy. He liked dogs more than humans, and he told a story about a group of porcupines. Imagine a group of porcupines stuck outside in the middle of a freezing winter. They are shivering. They're going to die of that cold. So, instinct kicks in. They huddle together to share their body heat. But the closer they get, the more they stab each other with their quills. The pain becomes unbearable, so they pull apart, they scatter to stop the pain. But then the cold comes back. They start freezing again, so they move back together. They get stabbed, they pull apart, they freeze, repeat. They spend the whole winter doing this dance, shuffling back and forth, trying to find that exact spot where they're close enough to stay warm, but far enough apart that they don't bleed from their quills. Schopenhauer called this the middle distance. He called it the middle distance. I have spent most of my life at the extremes of that dance. I'm either hugging the porcupine or running away from it into the cold. I have had times where I was so desperate to be liked, I just let people stab me with their quills every day. I accepted the drama just to feel the warmth. And then, inevitably, I would get hurt. So I would swing to the other side. I would ghost everyone. I would lock the door and say, I don't need anyone. I chose the cold. And in a way, the cold did provide in me a sense of warmth. But neither of those worked. The simple life isn't about isolation, and it isn't about being a doormat. It is about finding that middle distance. It's about saying, I love you, I want you in my life, but I am going to stand right here. Close enough to care, but far enough to keep my peace. So, here's my challenge to you this week. Adjust your distance. Look at your distance and adjust accordingly. Look at the people in your life. Is there someone you are hugging just a bit too tight? Someone whose drama is stabbing you every day. You don't have to cut them off. just take one step back, find the middle distance. And conversely, is there someone you have pushed too far away? Someone good, someone kind. Maybe it's time to shuffle a little closer. Risk a little bit of the quill just to get a little bit of that warmth. We are all spiky and wearing quills. We are all difficult. The goal isn't to find smooth people without quills. They do not exist. The goal is to find the people whose quills you don't mind living with and getting poked. And hey, one small thing before you go. I was at a diner this morning and I saw two old guys sitting at the counter. They didn't say a word to each other for 20 minutes. They just ate their pancakes and bacon and drank their coffee. And then one of them got up, tapped the table, left a monetary tip, and said, "See ya, Frank." And Frank said, "Yup." That was it. No drama, no performance, just enough warmth to get through the morning. That is the middle distance. Till next week, this is your friend Vinny. Keep it ordinary, keep it simple.